And right here is Queen Victoria, the African Guides for Kids show, where we talk more about cultures and everything evolving, and revolving around Africa. Let me tell you, let me be honest on that. And today I was tackling about the Bantus, and I was being specific. I was specifying on the Africans, the Bantus in Kenya. One of them is Kikuyu. We have Kamba. We have Meru. We have no, wait. Okay, I forgot the rest. But we have a couple of them. And why I'm insisting on Kikuyu is because I have a little bit of knowledge about that. And I've been taught not only by the books that we read, but also by my mom and my dad, who really give me some inputs on that. And before we went on a break, I was talking about where did the Mwenyenyaga come from? Why is it called Mwenyenyaga? And I mentioned on that he owns, or we believe as Kikuyans, that he owns the mountain Kirinyaga, and that's why he's called Mwenenyaga. There's also another meaning of Mwenenyaga, but let's focus on that first. That he's the one he lives in the Kirinyaga. And when it comes to praying, when it comes to worshiping, when it comes to praises, do you know that the Kikuyans go there and worship him? Now, let me tell you how they do it. Right now, we say, girls love to put makeups. African girls love to put makeup. They want to dress different. They want to do that. But it is not now. It is not from now. It is something that was there for eras, for ages. It has been there because the women, as queens, they went there, dressed up, made up, and smelling good to go for the worship. And like I said last time, they used to go there at around 3 a.m. in the morning to go and worship the Mwenenyaga. Yes, there was a lot of sacrifices going on, but the best thing is that they had the best connection with the God. Why? Because they were pure. Let me tell you, it's not like these days whereby we've really mixed ourselves with a lot of things and we don't even get to see where left, right is. Yeah. But then they were pure and they meant it. When they were doing it, with a pure-heartedly. And something else, they did not, I also mentioned that last time, is that they did not know about Jesus. Yeah, so they believed they had a direct connection with God. And that's why they took that fire, they took that moment to go and light that fire on Friday morning at 3 a.m. and did a lot of crying. Trust me, with Bantu would go and cry because there's no rain. Because by then they used to cry because of rains, because of maybe when there's drought, so they would pray for the rain to come down and stop those kind of things. The rain would drop like nobody's business. And also, and also, thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, the other name of Mwenenyaga is Morungu. Yes, that is mostly mentioned in the Meru part of it. Yes, the other name of Mwenenyaga is Morungu. Thank you so much. And exactly. So I'm going back to how they did it in 3 a.m. And they would praise, they would sing, they would cry. Like there was no shame when it came to worshiping. And all that they would do on makeups. Yes, makeup has not started the other day. It's just because now they're different marks. They had their own soil. Which is actually only in Kenya. That is something else that I have to mention. They had this special soil which they would apply on themselves when they are doing that. That's that kind of soil you're not supposed to take out of Kenya. I will not insist much on that, but that's a soil which is only meant for that mountain, for the Kirinyaga, for the Mwenenyaga, for Morungu. You are not supposed to take that soil away from that place. Alafu, now the other thing is why did they do that? Why is it the question was why was it that they had to do it, and why? First of all, it's always good to have a connection with your creator. So we believed in our creator. We still believe in our creator, yeah. And also, we also had a connection with ancestors, something that us Africans, by the way, most of the people don't know that, but every African, anybody that is having any kind of connection with Africa, trust me, you have the ancestors. Some of us will say, call it deja vu, we call it, I dreamt about it and all that. Okay, it's different when you are, you're being taught in a religious way, right? But the traditional way is that you have an ancestors, and that's why, and I mentioned last time, when an African is cooking, they never measure, they never put it on the weighing machine. They just they put it all. If it's salt or kind of spices, they don't measure. They just put it just like that. And it comes out so good. Those are the ancestors that are talking to us. They're very much alive. But we have the best connection. Us as Africans, we have the best connection when it comes to the ancestors. And not only that, we also have the traditional ways how we respect them. And we also respect the fact that they are there. And they also communicate on behalf of us to Mwene Nyaga. Yeah, so that's why you see when you go to those old people, and I mentioned it last time, when you go to those old people, they will go and pour some alcohol on the ground, or they put some before they drink or after they drink, and maybe say jokingly it's for the ancestors. But this is something which is deeply meaningful, that it is not only for the it's not only it was for the ancestors to respect them, yeah. And that is the connection. And that now, when you get to the tradition song, then you go to their ancestors, and then you go to the Mwene Nyaga. The whole of them combined. Also, something that helped us to have all those kind of connection is that we Africans or Kikuyans had the respect of a man. More of that you're going to hear on this Radio R99.2 FM.